Hello there. In this tutorial, I'm going to discuss about routing information protocol. So it works in a phenomena in which the router exchange their routing tables at a predefined interval. So at some predefined interval, it exchange data. So let me first ping whether our networks, whether our PCs of the different network able to communicate with each other or not. No, it's not. Same at other network. Nope, it's not. And you can even go through other quick characteristics. Is it uses hop count metric, support 15 hop count limit. It supports 6 equal cost path, and these are the characteristic of RIP. So let's configure RIP. So I configure terminal. Uh, router space RIP. This is the command is, and we have to uh, define the network which currently enables net10 network 10.0 and network 192.168.1.0. So all done. That's it, because it just exchange routing tables. It just exchange the data of routing tables. That's the reason you need not to do anything else. So router 1 is having some problem because of my typo, so it took some time to gather since it's exchanging data. Okay, set configuration mode. We have to write a command again, router space rip, and in this router we have two ports, serial and fast Ethernet. So 192.168.3.0 and the fast Ethernet is the serial port is network space 20.0. Okay, all done. Now in this router, still it's translating since it's just exchanging data. It just tries to find out where this error is. So it tries to find on this domain server. So okay, configuration terminal. So router space rip, and the network I have to enter is 10.0, 20.0, and 192.168.2.0. Okay, routing is done, but we enable RIP version 1, and let me show IP route. So routing is enabled, no doubt about that. We can see routing is enabled. The fast Ethernet port are enabled, which usually wants to. But let me show what the new command is. Show IP protocol. This thing will show you, the statics will show you that currently routing is done with version 1, and the sending of packets are happening via version 1, and receiving happening from version 2 or version 1. RIP is having two version, RIP version 1 and RIP version 2. RIP version 1 is full of class full, and RIP version 2 is classless. With version 1, you can see here, whenever we enable routing, then that network will able to understand that this is class A IP, this is class C IP, this is like that. But during subnetting, this might cause your network and because in subnetting it doesn't matter what we put the IP address, we just believe on our subnetting, but that may cause your network, and that's the reason nowadays version 2 is running more than version 1. You can go through your network and you might see that you are using only version class A IP for internet. So we have to enable version 2 router space rip, then have to put a command version, and we only have a two version 1 version 2. Currently we have to put version 2, then same network ID, we have to enter network ID, network 10.0, 20.0, and then 192.168.1.0. So this way we doesn't matter what the network ID is. If you done a subnetting, then it will believe in your subnetting rather than believe in our class IDs. So version 2 is classless, version 1 is class 4. Same with the snap router, router space rep version 2, network 10.0, 192.168.1.0. Configure terminal. Version 2 network. Which is 20's network. And 192.168.3.0. Okay, so all done. Show IP protocol. Now here we go. You can see the 4 version controlling is at sending and receiving all happening with version 2 of RIP. So now this RIP is enabled and we are now using version 2 rather than version 1 or version 2. So the network is now using the high label of RIP. So it tries to ping with each other. Now the PC1, the third network, so it's pinging now at 3.3, pinging. Yes. Here we go. Here we go, 2.3 pinging.